Well, hello everybody. Back again. We missed you, and this is finally a give a scrap video. I was supposed to have mine on the 14th, and we had some tech gremlins arrive. So here we are. We did it. Hopefully, this is going to be not a thing anymore. So give a scrap is a month-long thing. There are, I think, 30 of us, and each creator has a day, and they show, well, that we give a scrap about the world and our community by trying not to throw things away within reason. And so this is my day. I will post below the next people, and away we go. I always have a ton of paper here, and I set things aside, like this one, and I had set aside, this is a cover or a back page from a book, flyer book kind of thing with the soft cover, and I just thought it was cool because this is upside down, and I didn't want to fix it, so I left it the way it was. I added this from a magazine, and it's just a journaling card. So that's nothing too exciting, but that's what I do. And then I have, we all get those little stickers in the mail from different places like Easter seals and things like that. So I got a bunch of them out, and I just started sticking them on paper. This is just a plain old piece of pretty paper, and I did not like the gold that was around them. It was really bright. So I got out my little scrubby brush, this, and I got out some really pretty blue ink. Oh gosh, what one was it? It was, oh man, it was a pretty blue, obviously. And I just rubbed it right in, and I love how it turned out. So I guess you'd call this a masterboard. I don't do those very often, and frankly, I really am not sure. I don't know what they could be. And I did a couple of smaller ones because I had paper left over that was sitting around. So those will be cute tags, belly bands. And I know I'm not showing you anything you don't know, but I'm getting there. This is the other part of that book. And I had this sheet from the Edinburgh Journal, which was from 1835. I had a piece of one of my ledgers. And I just made a drawing card. Nothing exciting yet. But then I got some things in the mail, and you may have already seen these. I'm not sure if I showed them, but these are some little note cards that were written by a gal's mom who did years and years of genealogy, and each one of these is the information about each person she looked up, because this was way before we could do that on computers. She moved to an assisted living apartment and had to downsize, and she found genealogy and historical societies that would take the bulk of it, but she had all these little pieces, and her daughter said it just broke her heart to think that her other work would be thrown away. So she's offering them, and I will put her link down below too. So I have a pile of these. I think I bought 2 pounds from her. And I started out with the plain old tags, and I added that writing to the backing, and that's how this turned out. This is a, oh, God, I'm out of practice, you guys. I don't know. It's what it is. This is a piece or a bit of fuzz from a chindi rug that I got from Sarah at New England Junk Journals. She got it, and instead of it having pretty fabric when she took it apart, it was all really fuzzy and coming apart. So I finished taking it apart. She was going to toss it, and I said, wait a minute. And I have to send some things back to her because I think this turned out really cute. I also used this in the yarn I spin. I blended with wool from my sheep, and it looks really cute in the yarn. So that's all there was to that one. And then what I did was some more, because you've never seen empty tags, right? But that's what I started with. And then I just used those little cute little things, and I put it on just haphazardly. I wrapped it around. I just did all kinds of stuff, and then I started decorating. This is a slide frame with a lady from a magazine that looks so happy. This, I used some wallpaper scraps I had with a cutout on there. Here's the more chintzy rug, and I have a book that I got from Carol at Crinkled Path, and it has all these cute little dresses, so I've been trimming them out, I've been fussy cutting them, and I've added them to a couple of these. This is yarn I spun for my sheep's wool. These are some tags I had that were loose in the box. This is the writing and the wallpaper. How about that? More fussy cutting here, and I put some of my homemade washi tape there. More fussy cut peeps out of a kid's book. So there's just no rhyme or reason. It's just fun. I had ads that I was holding on to for sheep from a 1899 newspaper. And they're pretty fragile, so you really have to figure out something that's going to let them continue their life and be safe. This is from a little baby card. And of course, you know, sheep. This is the same deal, and this was a sheep from a book. More ads. And then this is another. So, you've all seen tags before. However, I'm betting that this is something you haven't seen, or if you did, you were like me and thought, what the heck am I going to do with that? Oh, geez, it's all stuck together. That's not what you want to do to that. So I got an auction box a long time ago, and it had these stickers. They come like that. And they're from 1914 is the patent. It might be 1926, I'm not positive. I didn't look them up. But they would have put these on the glass of a Hoosier cupboard. And it calls for all kinds of chemicals to be used, and I'm not up for that. And I'm kind of lazy, so I tried water. And this is for what you start with. And I put them... Sorry, I'm not very organized. So this is what I did. I have the contact paper, or the... Oh man. Clear contact paper to get it to this point. I'm so out of practice. Technology be darned, right? Oh gosh. Well, anyway, maybe I already took it off there. This paper you have to take off, and this is the side you want facing out. So I stuck that down on the contact paper, so it looks like that. Then you have to, and believe me, it's a good thing I had a box of these because it took me a while to figure this out. And then I used the water and the paper towel to soak that little bit of paper off, and voila. So what I did was I put another piece of contact paper over so that both sides were covered, and I ended up with these. They're not perfect, but perfect is overrated. Tried this one on a file folder, didn't turn out so well. And there were a bunch of other designs and stuff, and even though they didn't turn out exactly right, I'll be using them. And that one. And I'm so happy that I learned to do something with them, because I was going to throw them out I don't know how many times. So I had this design. There was a pretty flower design. And they look kind of like the German cutouts that they made. To me, that's what they remind me of. So I just did everything I could. These are bigger pieces. They didn't come out so well because I used a different, a lighter weight of the contact paper, and that did not work out well. I will find a way to use them though. Here's another one. This one went better, but they're pretty. So I thought, what the heck, and I'm so glad I learned to use it, or found a way to use it, however you want to say. But wait, there's more. I ended up with all these pretty pieces of paper. And I won't keep them all, but I did put some on file folder. I figured that would make a cute belly band. It could be decorated or whatever. And I did this. I put a bunch of them around. No order, just plopped them on. This is some book page I had saved because it was so cool looking. And that's just a piece of new ledger paper. So I did another one, and I had these cute little dragonflies hanging out. So I popped them on too. And that was on a piece of, what paper is that? It's not vellum. It's pretty. Oh, it was stationery. I suppose I could have turned it the other way, and then that would have been flipped, but I wasn't thinking too hard. So that is my give a scrap for now. And please be sure that you all jump in on this. We have a spot at the Makers Market, and it has a place with a chat called I'm so bad. It's a chat where you are all welcome to go over there and put your pictures of your projects. Tell us what they were. We would love to see them. So I'll put the links to the Makers Market and the chat down below because my brain isn't functioning apparently. I'm also adding to the website. She put together some card packs. There are, where's my cheat sheet? Oh, it's yellow. I probably couldn't miss that, right? This has 34 regular size cards and 23 small ones. They're all vintage. Some might be antique, I'm not sure. Each one has a cigarette card, a trading card, and a lot of these came from an album I found where these were stuck into a scrapbook. There were 400 and some cards in there, 2 of each. So I have those all taken out, but I didn't try to remove this because it makes it a perfect journal card. Easy to decorate on the one side. This is from, these are from Whitman, and they were a set of card games. Very cute. There are some doubles, etc. of these. A map game, flag game, a spinner card without a spinner. They're really cute. I've put a couple of these into my journals as page tags. I just put it, let's see, I put it on the page like this so it stuck out even on the top or the side, and it looked really cute. So you'll be seeing that in my next journal. Maps. So all of these are basically the same, but the cards will be different between them. These are my favorite. These little dominoes, and there are several in each of these packs. Mr. Sing a Song, Dilly Dally. This is the one I used for a tag, and it just looked so cute. I didn't cut it, I just plapped it on there. This is an old Bird card. I'm not sure how old. So that is the little ones. And again, all vintage. And these are probably, hope I'm not bumping the camera, I apologize. Most of these are from that collection. There are doubles of this one because they're pretty. Cutie patooties. A bunny. Said, don't be following me. Souvenir. I'm not sure who she is. Maybe 8th century. Kittens. I love cards, but I have way too many. These tell you how to make a drink. This one is gin fizz. And some days, an adult beverage sounds pretty darn good. Dancing. Violets are blue. A pretty green lady. Merry-go-round. Cha-cha-cha. Extra. I love the horses. This is a card, Movie Land Keno. I don't know how old it is, but all of the cards are the Warner Brothers movie stars on them. And they're just cool. This, I just like the font. It's the plain old card. A poodle. I love these, these kind of pictures. Sorry if I'm shaking the whole place. The kittens. This, there might be 2 in each of your packs of these. They're from Whitman, and someone had bent these up, but I used mine. I put them on just a piece of file folder, and they're fine. So those are there. Scotty. And of course we need flowers. More flowers. Little puppies. Kind of reminds me of a domino. Ducks. I suppose you can see these, so I really don't have to tell you what's on them, right? And this is an advertising deck for Diamond Crystal Iodized Shaker Salt. Makes good food taste better. So that's that. And if you think it's a good idea, there's another give a scrap. I used the box from those. I have a bunch of these cute cards, and I'm not sure. It says Poker Keno from Whitman. So all of them are the same. I'm going to be putting one in with the decks. And then I have a plethora of the old advertising for these, for card games. So I thought I would put together a few things to go with this. This is a sample of it. There's Rook and Flinch. This is 1943. Parker Brothers. This is a copy of Sears Roebuck. So there's all kinds of card info. This is another one. I don't remember what catalog this came out of. Fortune-telling cards, gold edge cards. And this one I like the best because it's a lady golfing. And of course, there's probably a ship in those, I would bet you. Oops, things going all over the place. So I think we're good for this first video. And fair warning, the next ones coming up are going to be a mess of jumping from place to place, thing to thing, where I found things, because I've had this stuff piling up since before sharing day. So if I forget anybody's gifts or where I got things from, please do not be offended. I will link everyone. I wrote notes. The sheep have been in here. They raised, oh, they just went amok, and it's crazy. So I will be doing videos and getting caught up, and it'll be just a hodgepodge of pretty much everything. And that is going to do it for this one. And I hope that you will watch everybody's Give a Scrap and get some ideas, and then that you'll go over to the marketplace and show us what you're doing. all these creative people. We'd love to hear from you. And each creator, I will be putting the list down in my description box. And if you go and you watch and comment on everybody's video, Angela's going to be doing a live giveaway at the end of the month of one of her beautiful journals. And this is also a celebration of her birthday month. So birthday month and Earth Day, covering it all this month. I hope you're all well and that you're having a good week. And we've missed you, and we're back. I will talk to you soon. Smooches from the sheep, everyone.